now.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rosathan, as you all may know, and I wanted to say thank you to my Uncle Flips, or you guys may know him as Simpleflips. I know him as Simpleflips, Uncle Flips, or his actual name, Eddie. He told some people, or asked people on Twitter, to critique my video, and boy did you guys critique it. And honestly, I didn't expect so much positivity. Like, I thought like maybe 10 people would comment something, or like 5 people would look. Nah, a whole 1,000 of you looked at my video. I've never gotten so many views on any of my videos on my channel in all of my history on YouTube. Before that video, my videos had maybe 50 views to 100 views, and my most viewed video had 500. That one completely just blew it out of the water, and now my most viewed video has 1,000. I've broken like 7 subscriber goals on freaking TubeBuddy. Also, I've achieved a couple more view goals on TubeBuddy as well, so there's that. I went from 2,500 views on my channel to 3,500, and I'm actually 5 subscribers away from 300, and it means so much that you guys subscribed. Honestly, I don't really have words for the amount of like happiness I feel about that, because I was just at 200 like a week, 2 weeks ago. I think it was only 2 weeks ago. Either way, it wasn't that long ago. So to get like from 200 to 300 in a matter of 2 weeks, when it took me like a year to get from 100 to 200, it's honestly crazy. And again, you guys are really positive on my video. And if you guys don't know who Eddie is, he is going to be linked in my description down below, and a couple other YouTubers, or one other YouTuber is going to be as well. Her name is Savanahs Channel. She is a friend of mine that lives a couple houses down from me. Me and her have been in a bit of a subscriber war, and she was ahead of me for the longest time. I was at 120, and she was at I was at 220, and she was at 260. She had passed me a while ago, and she was really happy about it, and I was happy for her as well. But a little bit of me wanted to get back in the lead, and I'm ahead by like 10 subscribers now, because me and her are still in that war, and she's at 280 and I'm at 295. So I feel like you guys should critique her video just like you guys critique mine, and give her a little bit of love in the description down below, because that's where her video will be linked, or her channel it will be linked, not her video, because she has more than one video, and that's I don't feel like linking every video. That'll take a lot of time. Another thing, this just came in from Amazon. I have a green screen now, and expect in part 6 of Minecraft to have the green screen, because part 5 was recorded without it, because I didn't have one at the time. So part 5 will be going up within the next 2 or 3 days. And following that will probably be another update vlog. And speaking of updates, those of you who are new to my channel, if you follow me on Snapchat, or follow my Discord server, or my new Twitter account, you'll see me uploading stuff like this. These are masks that I've 3D printed from my school's 3D printer, and they take a while to print. This one took about, I want to say 10 hours to print. Does it level by level, and I do a lot of them. This is only a couple. There's actually more up there, and there's a sword back there from Sword Art Online that I printed. It took 17 hours to do that sword, and my teacher was like, "Oh, you're printing a city." I was like, "Yeah, I'm printing a city. Yep, let's go with that, because that won't get me in trouble." So I printed one of every mask type from Skyrim. I got Mirax mask. I got one of the DLC masks, the base mask, and up there I have the stop focusing on my hand. I have the Ultimate Dragon Priest mask, and then I've got, like, Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. I'd grab him, but I have a big old green screen in the way at the moment. Also, sorry if I sound a bit nasally. I'm getting over being sick right about now, and it's not the most fun. Also, a couple of you guys were wondering what my recording setup's like. Fun fact, I just had to rebuild my entire computer today, because for some reason, I have no idea why, it didn't want to run. It would turn on like this, that screen would not do jack. I thought it was my power supply, my motherboard. I went through the whole list, couldn't find shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm taking the whole thing apart and rebuilding it. So that's what I had to do. Anyway, the parts of my computer consist of underneath this water cooler, it's by Cooler Master, is my FX8350, which is my processor. Right here is my 2 RAM sticks. They are Viper by the brand known as Patriot. It's a bit of an off-branded RAM stick, but it works pretty good, as far as I can tell anyway. That graphics card right there would be my XFX FX8350, which is a 5380. No, 580. Sorry, I was thinking of my processor. My graphics card is a RX 580 8GB edition. This card was an upgrade from my old card, which is under my bed, if I can get at it. Which was a... sorry about that. A GT 1030, which is this... what I'd consider a hunk of junk in comparison to my new card. Alright, so yeah, that was my graphics card. The case is the Carbide Spec 6, which also has an RGB edition. I didn't have it, because at the time it was out of stock. Sadly, I wish it was, because it was the same price, which kind of blows. My motherboard, you can probably see it through the case, is the Gigabyte GA78 LMT USB 3, and that is a mouthful of a name, but that is what it is. My underneath there, which is my power supply, which is a EVGA 600 watt bronze 80 watt bronze certified power supply, and under here, or on this side actually, I have 2 mechanical hard drives, and over here is one SSD hard drive. The mechanical hard drive is a 1.5 terabyte Western Digital green, and the other one is a 1 terabyte Western Digital blue. The blue runs at 7200, and the green runs at 52, I think, something like that. And I have a 250 gigabyte SSD for the operating system and a couple big games. I think that just about covers it with the computer, though. There's also a Wi-Fi and USB Bluetooth adapter, because the motherboard doesn't support that, sadly. When it comes to the monitors and this TV, this is a LG Flattron, and this one is, so that one is the HP 25X. This is a Vizio TV. It's a 55-inch. That has a 144 refresh. That one has a 60 hertz refresh, and that one also has a 60 hertz refresh. Another thing I got would be the Akaso V50 Elite, which is my webcam that I use for my Minecraft gameplay that you guys will see soon. Next would be my headphones and my microphone. The headphones are just some PlayStation headphones that go with the VR headset, like PlayStation VR. My boss gave them to me a while back because his daughters didn't want them. They wanted them in a different color, and they were like, oh, it doesn't work. So he was like, do you want them? And I was like, hell yeah, I do. And he gave me them. They still had the original box and everything. So yeah, brand new headset on my half. Next would be my microphone, the Blue Snowball. And yes, I know it's mounted upside down. Sadly, it's the way it's got to be with this style of mount, unless I want to flip it up and turn it around, which I don't really feel like doing. But yeah, it's a really good USB mic, and there's only one better than it, which is the Blue Yeti, which is an upgrade from this, and I plan on buying it at some point in the near future. My keyboard is a Red Dragon keyboard. I don't know the exact brand, the exact model off the top of my head. Just know it's Red Dragon. It's got very clicky keys. Any of you that know what type of mechanical keys they are, these are kind of like the MX Cherry Blues. Pretty sure they're knockoffs of it, but they're very clicky nonetheless. Then my mouse is a Chinese knockoff of a Razer mouse, and it's called Hillary. Kind of sounds like Hillary, and it's a pretty good mouse. DPI settings go from 1 to 20,000 in the app that you can download when you get the mouse, and it's got 5 settings that are programmed in the mouse. Also, you can change the colors of the mouse. Yeah, so another thing that's going on is, one last thing that's on my desk is, Alduin from Skyrim, the big-ass dragon, which also happens to tie in with my masks that I've printed. And this one actually is a bigger scale version of the mask I have up here, that gray one. Stop focusing on my finger. That one right there, the gray one. And I really don't know why it didn't print properly. I think maybe it's because it couldn't support the weight, because the way I had it in the printer was like this, so the first thing it was supported was one of those 4 little pieces that were hanging out, and it probably didn't like that too much, which is why I'm printing one upside down this time, so it doesn't have to support its weight on that, but instead on the middle, which is probably smarter on my part. Lastly, 2 things. One, Mr. Beast. He's doing this thing called Team Trees. You've all probably heard of it by now, saying it's literally everywhere. Hell, I was watching Discovery Channel the other day, and I saw an ad for it. So I'm assuming other channels have probably been like, hey, Team Trees, donate. Donate to what, you say? Every tree is $1. You donate $1, you get 1 tree. You donate $100,000 like, I don't know, Mr. Beast, you get 100,000 trees. Or even better, you want to be like Elon Musk, just slap a fat million on that. I mean, if you got the money, why not? Also, you're helping your entire planet, and you won't really have one planet unless you have another one that we don't know about. By all means, share, because like that'd be cool, living on a whole nother world. But as far as I know, we only have one world at the moment, so help your planet, donate to Team Trees. They have planted, I think, around 5 to 10 million trees so far, and that's going to make a huge impact on the world. And think of it as one day you could see these giant groves of trees and just be like, you see all those trees? 10 of them are mine. And then you're going to have Mr. Beast walking up like, well, 100,000 of them are mine. And then Elon's going to walk up to him like, a whole million over there are mine. So, just saying. Yeah. Anyway, go donate to Team Trees. The link is going to be in the description down below. Because, yeah, save your planet. You only got one. And lastly, so my uncle, he apparently just has randomly long words, and so do a bunch of his followers and subscribers. And a couple of them were in my comment sections like, where's the long word? So I found one. Protactinium. So there's my long word. I hope my head was in the camera, otherwise I'm going to have to redo that. So anyway, without any further ado, if you guys like this video, drop a like, think about subscribing if you want. If not, tell me why, and leave a suggestion in the comments of something you think I could do better. My name is Rosathan, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye!